Yoga channel. This morning we're going to be doing mommy and baby yoga. I hope you can join me. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with just a little grounding here. So baby, if you have a blanket to put baby on next to you, or you can have baby on the mat here with you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If baby's in front of you, you can come just to easy seated meditation to get started. Now we're going to go ahead and take some deep breaths in. Maybe rub baby's belly. Make sure during this practice that you're always making eye contact with baby, tickling baby, and talking to baby. So engage with baby while we're doing the yoga. And we will be picking baby up a time or two. So go ahead and we're going to bring our arms over our head. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands high over our head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, one more breath in. And hands to heart center. So with our beginning of our practice, we want to focus on an intention of what we're doing our practice for today. And as mommies with little babies, we want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves so that we can take care of others. And if at any time you need to take a break from the practice and give baby a nursing or bottle or binky or change a diaper, go right ahead and you can just come right back and join us. Yes, you can. Hello. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and come to the top of the mat. So baby's on the mat or maybe on a blanket in front of you. You can put a blanket in front of you or a blanket and a pillow. So we're going to go ahead and come up to the top of the mat and we're going to get started in ragdoll. So on an inhale, hands over your head and look at your thumbs, press your palms together. Feel a little bit of a back bend in your lower back. On your exhale, we're going to fold forward with our feet are hip width distance apart for ragdoll pose. So opposite hands to opposite elbows. And we're just going to go ahead and if baby's with you, you can engage with baby, make eye contact with baby. Tell baby what we're doing. Always talk to baby. Always to stimulate baby. And look at baby, make eye contact, tickle baby. We're doing yoga this morning with mommy. We're doing ragdoll pose so mommy can stay nice and flexible and strong to take care of baby. And take some deep breaths here. Just dangle here and just feel that stretch in your hamstrings, your back of your legs. You'll feel it in your lower back. And if you let your head dangle, you might feel it in your shoulders and your neck. What are we doing? Tickle baby with our ponytail. Maybe go ahead and bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. You can rock your torso up and back, side to side if that feels good, or just dangle here. On your exhale, go ahead and bring your hands down. And we're going to go ahead and heel toe our feet back together. So on an inhale, we're going to push up through our heels. Come on up if you can. Bring your hands high over your head. On your exhale, we're going to fold forward. Forward fold. Inhale, we're going to do a halfway lift. So hands to shins. And just pull your belly up and in. Draw your tail and your crown away from each other. On your exhale, bring your hands down, and we're going to go ahead and step back to a downward dog. So your feet are hip width distance. Make sure you're still making eye contact with baby. Baby's right there. You can tell baby what we're doing. We're doing downward dog, stretching our lower back, and you really want to really stretch your hips. So you can bend your knees and really lift your hips up. Maybe alternate your heels. Walk your dog out here. Shoulders away from your ears and your belly up and in. Take about 3 breaths here. And during the time, make sure you're looking at baby, talking to baby, engaging with baby. On our exhale, we're going to go ahead and come to tabletop. So knees come to the mat and baby's here, or maybe up higher on the mat. And we want to step our wrists under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. On an inhale, we're going to do cow pose. So drop your belly, lift your chin, and you can tell baby, moo, moo cow. On your exhale, we're going to round our spine for cat pose. So meow, baby, meow. Push the ground away, lift your belly up and in. Inhale, cow, moo. Baby likes it. It's a game for baby. Exhale, meow, kitty cat. Inhale, moo, cow. Oh, feel that stretch in your lower back. Exhale, round your spine like an angry cat and meow, meow. On an inhale, we're going to come here to tabletop, and we're just going to do opposite arms and opposite legs. So first, we're going to go ahead and start with our right arm and our left leg. So on an inhale, go ahead and reach out with your right arm and your left leg. Exhale, bring your hand to the mat. I'm going to do the opposite side now, left arm and right leg. Inhale, exhale, come back to the mat. Inhale, stretch out. Pull that belly up and in. Exhale, bring that hand down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Really, really stretch. Exhale, come on back down. Do that again on the right and left leg, right arm. Exhale, down. Inhale, out. Exhale, down. Inhale, out. Exhale, down. Make sure you're engaging with baby, taking a break to maybe tickle baby. Inhale, out. Exhale, down. One more, inhale, out. Exhale, down, and then we're going to do the left side, the left hand, and the right leg. Inhale, out. Hello, my baby. Tell baby hello. Exhale, down. And our next, take an inhale here, and just really see if you can pull your belly up and push the ground away here in tabletop. On your exhale, roll over your toes to downward dog. Okay. We're going to take 3 breaths here in down dog. Make sure you're making contact with baby. Engaging with baby, eye contact, talking to baby. Hello, baby. What am I doing all the way over here? Hello. What? You want to come over here? Yes. Oh my goodness. And always when you need to take a moment away and take care of baby, do that. On our inhale, we're going to come up high on our toes. And exhale, we're going to walk over baby, walk over the baby. And you can leave your feet hip-width distance. Or if baby's a little bit below you on the mat, you can bring your feet together. On an inhale, we're going to come up to a halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins. Pull your belly up and in. Draw your tail and your crown nice and long away from each other. On your exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, we're going to come into chair pose. So we're going to come up with our biceps at our ears, our palms facing each other, as if you're sitting in a chair here. Hello. And maybe see if you can put pretend like your lower back is pressing into a wall. Pull that belly up and in, that navel back. And we're going to take 10 breaths here. Hello? And always, if one knee is jutting out, make sure your knees are in alignment. So just draw the knee back if there's one jutting out. On the last 5 breaths, we're going to bring our arms out in front of us and reach out long. And hello, my baby. Hello, and tickle baby. On your exhale, we're going to go ahead and we're going to come down to our forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your chin through your halfway lift. Hello, my lovely dove. Exhale, bring your hands down, and we're going to step back here to a high plank. So we're on top of baby. Hello, baby. Hello. What are you doing? Are you doing yoga with mommy? Yes, you are. Exhale, go ahead and bring your knees down to the ground. And we're going to go ahead and come up to tabletop now. So take a nice inhale and lengthen your spine. So as we exhale here, we're going to come up to our knees here. Come on up high. And we're going to come into camel pose. So with camel, you can grab one heel. See if you can grab one heel as you bend back. And maybe grab the other heel. And we're just going to bring your chin towards your chest here. This is a good heart opener. It's really good for your lower back. 3 breaths here in camel. And hi, babies. Hello. And we're going to exhale. We're going to come up nice and slow and easy. Oh, do you feel that stretch in your lower backs, moms? Oh, yes. We're going to exhale. Come back down to tabletop here. Take an inhale. Really push the floor away. And we're going to take a few hip circles here now. So we're going to take 3 hip circles around one way. Just make sure you're getting the full rotation of your hips. And baby, hello baby. And then we're going to go the opposite way. 3 hip circles, moms. Hello, my love. Hello. When you come back to tabletop, on our next exhale, we're going to push back to downward dog. Hello. Yes. Yes. Hello. Your yoga is tummy time. You got to do tummy time yoga. We're going to take a few breaths here in downward dog. Okay? Yes, hello, my baby. Hello. Hello. Make sure we're talking to baby. Hello. You're a little yoga baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a yoga baby. Oh, my goodness. On our inhale, okay, bring our right leg up nice and high. And on our exhale, we're going to bring our right foot through. And we're going to come up. We're going to stay up high if you can. We're going to come up for crescent lunge on the right. So we're going to bring our hands up high. And you can also still make eye contact with baby. Yes, you can. Hello. Hello. We're going to take 3 breaths here in crescent. As you exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands to heart center. And we're going to go ahead and bring our left knee down here. And we're going to do our side stretches. You can have your toes curled under, or if it gives you more support, bring those toes to the mat. And we're just going to really, I want you to feel that stretch in your left hip flexor, so the front of your left hip here. And we're just going to pulse for 10. So you can have your hands on your thigh here. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And always make sure your belly button is up and in and you're talking to baby. So we're going to bring our left hand down to the mat and we're going to bring our right arm up nice and high and we're just going to stretch for about 5 breaths here. And we're going to show baby, what are we reaching? What are we reaching? Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to come back to center and we're going to bring our right hand to the mat and reach up with our left. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Maybe baby needs passing. Oh, baby. Yes, yes. And then bring that left arm back down here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our right foot back here. And we're going to come up to a high plank. We're going to stay up here for a few breaths. Do you have the little scary hiccups? I know. Oh my goodness. Hello, my beauty. Hello, my beautiful. On our exhale, we're going to come back to down dog. We'll take a few breaths here in down dog. We're going to do that on the other side now. Yes, we are. And we're going to give baby lots of hello, baby, tickle baby. Passy baby. On an inhale, we're going to bring our left leg high. And we're going to exhale that left foot through. And we're going to stay up high for crescent lunge. For crescent lunge. Right here on the left. Yes, crescent lunge. And make sure we're talking to baby. Making eye contact with baby. We'll take about 3 deep breaths here. And you can say, hello, baby. Hello. What's your mommy doing? Mommy's getting strong and healthy for you. On our exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands to heart center and gently bring that right knee back. So we want to try to remember to keep that left knee at a 90-degree angle here. But we're going to try to pulse that right hip flexor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. And we're going to bring our right hand over to the side, left arm up high, and we're going to really stretch, 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 mommy. Stretch, mommy. Stretch, mommy. And then we're going to bring that left hand back down, and we're going to bring the right arm up high. Oh, just really stretch here. Hello. You're such a good girl. Okay, bring that right hand back down here, and we're going to come back to another high plank here. High plank. And on our exhale, we're going to come on back here to our downward dog. We'll take 3 breaths here in down dog. On our next inhale, bring that right foot high, 3-legged dog. Oh my goodness, she's putting that passy in her mouth. She wants that passy. Exhale. Where did she try to put it back in? Bring that right foot high. And we're going to come up this time. We're going to put our back foot at a 60-degree angle here. And our heels are in alignment. We're going to come on up here to Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. And baby is on the mat. And we're going to open up to the long end of the mat here for Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. This pose brings in all the strength of a warrior. Mommy warrior. Mommies are warriors. We're the guardians of purity. And we're going to look at our middle finger, or if you're even better yet, look at baby. Look at baby and talk to baby. And if you have the stability, you can go ahead and bend down, and we're going to go ahead and pick baby up. And we're going to pick baby up, and you're just going to cradle baby here if you can. And baby's little, you're going to cradle baby in your left arm and bring that right arm out, or you can just hold baby with both arms if you need the stability. And if baby's too wiggly, we'll take 3 breaths here. Pull that belly up and in. Try to get that right knee at a 90-degree angle. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and gently, in our warrior 2, we're just going to bring baby back down. Gently sit baby back down. And inhale, we're going to come back up to warrior 2. And then on an exhale, flip your palm, and we're coming to reverse warrior for 3 breaths. Exhale, we're going to come back down. I'm going to do that one more time. So if you want to go ahead and grab baby, bring baby up, and cradle baby in your left arm or both arms for warrior 2, 3 breaths. As you exhale, we're going to gently bring baby back down to the mat. We're going to inhale, we're going to come back up here to warrior 2. Exhale, flip your palm, and reverse warrior for 3 breaths. What's mommy doing? Exhale, this time we're gonna bring our hands to the mat, and we're gonna step back here. Make sure you're gentle with baby. Be careful if baby's on the mat. We're gonna stay up to plank, high plank for a few breaths. Pull that belly up and in. Draw that tail and the crown away from each other. Make sure your wrists are under your elbows and your elbows are stacked under your shoulders. On an exhale, we're going to come back to downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths here in down dog. And if at any time you need a break, you can come into child's pose. On your inhale, we're going to come 3-legged dog on the left. Bring that left leg high. On an exhale, we're going to step through, and we're going to bring that back heel in alignment with the front heel, and that back foot as at a 60-degree angle. On an inhale, we're going to come up to warrior 1, so biceps at the ears. On our exhale, open up to warrior 2. We'll take 3 breaths here in warrior 2. Make sure that front knee is at a 90-degree angle. And you might feel the knife edge of the back foot pressing into the mat. Make sure your torso and your hips are lined up. And you can always make eye contact with baby and talk to baby. And just tell baby, here I come, and we're going to bend over. And we're going to pick baby up, if you can, only if you are able. And you can hold baby with both arms or cradle baby in the right arm and bring that left hand out for warrior 3, 3 breaths. Warrior 2 for 3 breaths. Virabhadrasana 2, because us mommies are warriors. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring baby back down to the mat. On an inhale, we're going to come up again to warrior 2. On our exhale, flip your palm and reverse warrior for 3 breaths. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and come back and pick baby back up. And cradle baby in both arms or right arm. And go ahead and bring that left arm out long if you can for 3 breaths. Exhale, go ahead and bring baby back down. On our inhale, we're going to come back up to warrior 2. Oh my goodness. Exhale, reverse warrior for 3 breaths. On your exhale, this time we're going to bring our hands down to the mat, and we're going to step back, high plank for about 3 breaths. Really push the ground away, pull your belly up and in, lengthen your spine. And on our exhale, we're going to come back to downward dog for 3 breaths. And make sure we're talking to baby, tickle baby. We'll tell baby, what are we doing? Mommy's getting so strong for you. On an exhale, we're going to come down to our knees. And we're going to bring our big toes together. Draw our hips to our heels for child's pose. And you can come down here on your forehead or stay up high and give baby kisses. Make sure you're talking to baby. Give baby passy. Tickle baby. Yeah, we're down here. We can tickle baby now. Give baby kisses. On an inhale, we're going to go ahead and come up here to tabletop. And we're going to cross our feet behind us. And we're going to come to a seat here. So we're going to go ahead, come to a seat. And we're going to come into Dragonfly. So however you want to have baby on the mat, if you want to bring baby in between your legs, are coming to the long end of the mat, and we're bringing our legs out long to our feet out to each corner of the mat. We can have baby down here. We're talking to baby. Hello. Oh my goodness. So you can go ahead and bring your hands behind you with your fingertips facing forward, and we're just going to go ahead and roll our shoulders down our back. This may be enough for you today. Pull that belly up and in and lengthen your spine. If you want to challenge yourself a little, go ahead and fold forward. Oh, and baby's doing abs exercises. We'll take about 10 breaths here. And baby, yes, that's a good idea. While you're doing this one, we can bring baby's head to the edge of the mat and bring baby down and bring baby's feet up. And baby can do waterfall with mommy while mommy does dragonfly. 5 more breaths here. And you can talk to baby and do yoga with baby. Oh, are we doing yoga with mommy? Oh, yes we are. I know you love to do yoga with mommy, don't you? Yes, you do, sweet girl. Uh-huh. All the babies love to do all the activities with mommy. Doing the exercise with them engages them and helps their brain development. And the more active they are, the more their brain will develop. On your exhale this time, we're going to come on up. And we're going to pick baby up. And we're going to bring baby to the top of the mat. And then we're going to come around to the top, face the top of the mat, the short edge of the mat. And we're going to come and bring our feet into butterfly. So bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. And baby's up here. And you can take a nice deep breath in here. And your knees are out like butterfly wings. And as you Exhale, just fold forward a little as far as you feel comfortable. And you're going to go ahead and get a nice stretch in your inner groin and your outer hips and your lower back. And we're going to talk to baby and tell baby mommy is in the butterfly pose.
Just like your caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
Just like your caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly.
In a chrysalis.
In a chrysalis.
So butterflies aren't in cocoons. Butterflies come out of a chrysalis, and we can tell baby that. But what comes out of a cocoon? Well, the moth. The moth is what is in a cocoon. The butterfly is in the chrysalis, baby.
See, somebody needs to tell Eric Carl about that.
Yes, I know. We're going to take 5 more breaths here in butterfly. And our babies were in their little cocoon and chrysalis inside our bellies, and then they came out to be beautiful, beautiful human beings.
They were still tiny and very, very hungry.
Yes, they are very, very hungry babies. Just like the very hungry caterpillar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and bring our knees together now. And you can bring your legs out long. Baby can be in between your legs here. Now we are going to do caterpillar. So we went from butterfly to caterpillar. Bring our hands high over our head, mommies. And we're going to exhale and just hinge forward at your hips. And just take about 10 deep breaths here in caterpillar. You feel this stretch in your hamstrings and your calves, maybe even the bottoms of your feet, your lower back. Talking to baby, and tickling baby, and telling baby mommy's in her caterpillar pose, so mommy can become a butterfly. And what is baby's favorite pose? I say Savasana. Savasana is baby's favorite pose. Definitely not upward dog. Belly time. No upward dog. That's not baby's favorite. No baby's favorite pose is the upward dog, but you gotta do it every day to strengthen those little neck muscles. And then one day, all the babies will be doing yoga with me too. On exhale, we're gonna go ahead and come on up, one vertebrae at a time. And you can just leave baby down on the mat. We're gonna do our bridge and some ab work. And then we're going to do waterfall. So when we do waterfall, we can go ahead and bring baby to our belly. But we're going to do bridge first. So just let baby stay between your legs. And your feet are hip width distance. Your knees to the sky. See if you can bring your fingers to touch the backs of your heels. On an inhale, we're going to go ahead and elevate our hips up. And we're going to interlace our fingers here. We're going to take about 10 breaths here. This is good to strengthen your pelvic muscles, mommies. After you had baby, you need to strengthen those pelvic muscles. So maybe do a little bit more uplift and pretend as if you're squeezing a yoga block between your thighs. And baby, mommy's doing bridge. Uh-oh, hello. What you doing, little baby? And we're going to go ahead and come back down, one vertebrae at a time. Yep, you can have baby on your belly. We're going to go ahead and bring our feet to the sky. We're going to do a little bit of ab work. So you can have baby on your belly if you need to now, but just hold on to baby. So we're going to inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to bring our legs down to 60 degrees. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring our legs to 30, and we're going to take a peek at our toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring those legs up high. Exhale, 60. Take an inhale, exhale to 30. Feet at our toes, and we're going to do 10 swim kicks. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, legs high. Exhale, 60. Inhale. Exhale, 30 mommies, and we're going to do 10 scissor kicks. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's a good one. Inhale. Ooh, exhale. If baby's on your belly, you can just bring your hands to your knees, tops of your knees. If baby's on the mat or on a blanket next to you, you can give yourself a knee hug. Then on your exhale, we're going to bring our feet up high for waterfall. So you can have baby on your belly here. Take 10 breaths in waterfall. Waterfall is so good to relieve tension, anxiety, and it also helps to drain all the toxins out of your body. So after any kind of a workout, it's always good to flush your body out with a nice glass of water. Drink a lot of water after. If you can, if you have baby on the ground, or if you can keep baby safely on your belly, we're going to come into happy baby. Yes, we are. Just make sure a baby can stay on your belly. You don't have to grab your feet, but if you have baby on the ground, you can grab the inner arches of your feet and rock side to side here. Now, if your baby will let you put baby back on the mat, you can. If not, you can hold baby. But we're going to come into supine spinal twist. So our knees are stacked and our ankles are stacked. And you can hold on to baby if baby's on your belly. And just let your knees gently drape over to the right. Ooh. You can bring that right hand on the outside of your left knee. Bring that left arm out long like a wing. It depends on where baby is. If baby's on your belly, just do your supine twist and hold baby. You can hold baby still while you're in your twist. We're going to go ahead and inhale and bring our knees back to our heart center. You can hold baby if baby's on you and just let your knees gently drape over to the left. Or if baby's on the mat, you can bring your right arm out long and bring your left hand on top of your outer knee. You can gaze in the direction of your knees. You can gaze in the direction of the sky or ceiling. Or you can gaze in the opposite direction over your shoulder, over your right shoulder. Whatever's most comfortable and feels the best in your body.
What's another? What's another you?
We're going to go ahead and inhale and bring our knees back into our heart center here. And now we want baby on top because we're coming into Savasana. And now it's tummy time for baby if you want. You can bring your legs out long. Or if you want to keep your knees bent for Savasana and have baby on your knees, on your thighs. Or if you want tummy time, you can put baby on tummy while we're doing Savasana. And you can hold on to baby. If you have baby next to you on the mat, You can bring your arms out long at your side with your palms facing up. And just let your feet fall open. But it's nice to have baby on top of you now. And like I said, you can have your knees bent and just have baby on your legs. Whatever's most comfortable for you and baby. And we're just going to come into Savasana. We're going to think about what we're grateful for right now. We're going to put a grateful feeling in our heart. Feel love and joy in our hearts. And just let that gratefulness radiate out of your heart to every cell of your body. And let it radiate out of your body and just surround your baby with all that feeling of love and joy and gratefulness. How grateful we are for our beautiful babies.
So grateful for you and your Nemo and your daddy and your grandma and grandpa and papa. Yeah, you know, your aunts and uncles and cousins and all of our friends. And especially for Lucy and Daddy.
Baby's doing tummy time. Tummy time for baby. Tummy time for baby. You gotta do that tummy time so you can get the strong neck muscle.
Oh my goodness gracious. Ready? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. One more time. Ready? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring our feet to the mat. If baby's on our belly, you can rock and roll your way up. And we're gonna come to an easy seat here, seated meditation. It's so important to care for yourselves as moms, especially if you're new moms, first-time moms. You have to care for yourself so that you can care for your babies and all your other loved ones. Because as moms, we do so much. You have to love and take care of yourself first. And that way we can teach baby to love and take care of themselves as well. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave a comment in the comment section. I wish you all wellness, joy, prosperity, peace, health, and love, and your babies. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time on the mat, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me.